What is up, everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. In the last episode, we finally got two of our fellow teammates to join the team, and that being Gaku and Tsubasa. And let me tell you, they are actually really good to have. I think they're doing really well so far. But yeah, so we're gonna be continuing on with day 21 here. We have some more free time. We're gonna be, if Gaku's available, we're gonna hang out with Gaku. He is perfect because I need to get my social studies up because I need it in order to actually get some other moves. So I want to go to the, let's see. Yeah, you know what? Actually, let's just go hang out with Gaku. And then we'll go ahead and, next time we have free time, we'll go ahead and upgrade our skills again. Hi, Takumi. Want to hear my latest review of the food here? Sure.
Yeah.
The food that comes out of the Rational Matic is real fancy and tasty, that's for sure. But sometimes that just makes it taste nasty to me. What do you mean? Why would tasty food be nasty to you? Takumi, listen real careful to what I'm about to say, bro.
Huh?
When you're born poor like me, the poorness becomes a part of you. Your tongue rejects food that's too fancy. Wow, that sounds like a curse. I miss the cheap food from the group home. I want to eat the boiled leaves of some unidentifiable vegetable. Some sauteed bean sprouts would really hit the spot. So would some miso soup that's basically just water. This poor man's mentality is terminal at this point. Begins to unlock the keyword cheap. And our points went up to finally, so we finally got one across the board. Ding dong and bing bong, everybody. No attack today, that's a relief. No, it's only a temporary reprieve. The invaders aren't going to stop. They will attack again. If I spent all my time worrying about that, I'd go crazy pretty fast. I'll try to just keep it in the back of my mind whenever I can. Forcing my thoughts away from serious matters, I allowed myself to drift off. Alrighty. Day 22. I hope we have some more free time. Ding dong and bing bong. Whoa, that's a new one. You got that. Kind of reminds me of bit Naruto-esque kind of, sort of, maybe. Do y'all get my drift, or I don't know. Now then, what should I do today? Oh yeah, perfect. We have more free time. So let's go to the garage. Let's go ahead and get some more modifications going. Get last yell. Allies attacking with 1 AP in battle have a 50% chance of gaining support status. Attack plus 2, voltage gain times 2. Wow. Boost my ammo on. Hell yeah. Let's get that. Should I just get it for everybody? I think I should just get it for everybody, right? So I can give last yell to Dadami or to Gaku here. I think I'll give it to Gaku. I think that's good to have. Now we just have to get even more AP. So I think today we're gonna go ahead and explore a little bit. Hopefully get some more AP. Cause what else is there to do today? It's not really much. We did VR yesterday. What's this? Oh, this is everybody. We brought everything up by 1, so I think today would be a pretty good day to go exploring. Maybe get some more AP and keep on going. Oh, I can't. Oh, never mind then. In that case, let's do something else then. I guess let's try to give a gift. Let's try to bring up another one of our things, maybe. Maybe we can try to get our linguistics up some more. Dadumi does. Maybe I can get a bit something for Dadumi from the Gift-O-Matic. Maybe just hang out with her too. That could work also. Let's see. Let's try that. Or actually, we haven't read anything, so let's actually do that before we hang out with anybody else. Come all the way to the library. I might as well read something. Let's do linguistics. Literacy, creativity. You have to read this twice, it looks like. Oh, you have to read both of them twice. I'll try reading this book today, a literary history of the Tokyo Residential Complex. Tokyo Residential Complex, bookstores and rows are literacy works from the old world that were published before that. We were able to preserve works written by such literacy masters as Sosuke Natsume, Ryonosuke Akutagawa, and Yasunari Kawabata. On the other hand, there are countless other works that have been lost. Historical novels are one example. Works based on both Japanese and international history have disappeared, along with the entire genre. This was carried out by the Tokyo Residential Complex Security Division, stating that as a reason. Members of the Security Division parsed through every literary work and thoroughly anything based on humanity's previous history. Based on the security law enacted in year that of the Residential Complex calendar, this that was meant to that the public's interest in the subject. Oh. Most of this has been censored. It's practically unreadable now. Cool, and brought up my literacy by 5, looks like. Cool. So reading the same book twice during reading study will be enough to finish the book completely, greatly increasing the corresponding grade. Once fully read, the effect of the book will decrease. Be sure to balance your reading with your other student activities and giving gifts. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Ding dong. Oh, somebody's here. Who's that? Ato? Bet you it's Ato. Yep. Hey there, Takumi. I've come to extend a little invitation to you. Oh, what are you inviting me to exactly? We still haven't celebrated our last victory, so I thought we could get everyone together for a party. Gaku and I spent yesterday evening getting it ready. Apparently he's picked up a few tricks from all the jobs he's worked in the... Huh? Wait, did I miss something? In the food industry, okay. Huh, I never expected cooking to be Gaku's thing. Alright, I'm in. Are we doing it in the cafeteria like usual? No, actually, we're going to make it a barbecue, outside in the schoolyard. Cooking food out in the fresh open air is something we never could have done in TRC. Why not take this opportunity to enjoy it? You got a point. Feel free to drop by whenever you're ready. I'll go and let the others know. Ito left, pausing at the door so he could give me one of his timid smiles. Barbecue, huh? Yeah, I guess that could be fun. You know, lately I can't help wondering about what might be inside the defense room. We've been here for a while. Why is it only bothering you now? I can't freaking read, dude. Once I get fixated on an idea, I find it really hard to let it go until I've seen it through. I even took one of the fire extinguishers up to the defense room door and tried to put out dying flames with it yesterday. You did what? It didn't work though. Some new flames rose up to take their place right away. I never got any closer opening the door, but I'm more curious than ever now. Even when we can't get inside the room, that's some impressive security. Gotta admit, had my doubts, but this setup is pretty freaking sweet. I know, right? Cooking at school is already kind of a novelty, and now we got to do it under a real open sky too. Well, I've been grilled at school plenty of times. Makes a change to be the one doing the grilling. Sounds like you had it rough. Hey, are we here to talk or eat? Come on, let's get started already. Okay, help yourselves. We got plenty, so eat as much as you want.
It sounds like a challenge. Hope you're ready for this stuff to get annihilated.
Hell yeah.
You think you can eat more than my brothers and sisters? This is nothing. I'll keep it coming till you're all satisfied.
Good looking food too. You know what you got over there? You got some raw fish. Not even cooked. All right, you do you, I guess. Shoma, come on, join the party, man. Don't just stand back there like a doofus.
This is fun. It's so different from any of the barbecue parties I've been to before. It was unnerving at first, the way the sky just goes on and on forever. But I think I'm starting to like it.
Really? I still can't get used to it. But maybe that's just me.
This fish is so cold and refreshing.
Hey, I haven't grilled that one yet. It's still frozen.
Oh, that's all right. I'll have it as it is. I actually prefer my food nice and frosty.
Really? How you finna eat that, dude? Isn't that not good for your health?
Yeah, waiting for it to cook is boring anyway. But that anticipation's half the fun of a barbecue.
I don't know what half this stuff is, but it sure is good. You know, I've heard that human beef tastes like chicken.
This is chicken.
It's nice to see everyone having a good time.
Come on, Shoma. Eat something. Is something the matter, Shoma? Why aren't you eating? Well... It's nothing. Sorry if I made you worry. I'm fine, really. Well, if you're sure. Seems like you wanted to tell me something just now. How do you like the party, Takumi? Oh, hey, Ito. Yeah, I'm having fun. This is a great idea. Where'd you get the grill and all the utensils and stuff, though? I don't remember seeing these before. Oh, I made them with the Gift-O-Matic. What? All of it? It must have been a lot of work. Maybe, but it was worth it. Just look at how happy everyone is. Even Hideko might have warmed up to us a little more if she could have experienced this. I think that's a moot point. She's never have allowed us to do something this frivolous in the first place. We've all been so disorganized lately. I miss getting the whole group together like this. You're really worried about us, huh? You know, Eito, I think you make a great leader. Why don't you give it a try? Oh no, I couldn't do that. Not when I have a record of selfishly running off and trying to do everything else. Or everything myself. You're making too much of that. Well, I'm still not very confident talking to people, let alone leading them. And my health isn't exactly reliable either. Putting someone like me in charge would be asking for trouble. I still think you're being too hard on yourself. But anyway, you did a great job setting all this up. You and Gaku, of course. Thank you. It was really Gaku did most of the work. I just got the ball rolling. Well, I shouldn't monopolize your time. Feel free to go mingle. He's right. We don't get together very much these days. I should make the most of it and see how everyone's doing. Come to think of it, Shoma seemed like he had something on his mind earlier. Maybe I can get him to speak to me about it now. Okay, how's everybody else doing?
I'm not such a big fan of cooking outdoors. It reminds me too much of when we were homeless. These frozen fries are delicious. So cold and crunchy. Aw, everyone's so friendly and chill today. Makes me want to vomit.
I don't want to keep you from the others. Feel free to go talk to them. We've got plenty of food, so eat as much as you want. I'll keep grilling until you're all satisfied. Eat as much as we want, huh? Sounds like a challenge. Hope you're ready for this stuff to get annihilated.
This is the first time I've ever seen a barbecue at school. I like it. It's kind of refreshing.
Alright, Shoma, what's up? What's on your mind? Hey, Shoma, do you have a minute?
You want to talk to me? Alright. We should adjust your expectations. Everything from sophisticated conversation to lowbrow humor goes right over my head. I'm told it can get frustrating. Never mind about that. Look like you had something to say when I spoke to you before. What's bothering you? It's okay, you can tell me. Truth is, I remembered something. And while I can't be sure, I think it has something to do with why we're here. Huh? Oh, you know when we were brought here, Shoma? Hi, by the way, I was eavesdropping. And before you say anything, I couldn't help it. My hearing's just that good. It's my curse. Hey guys, Shoma knows what we're really doing here.
Takumi. Tried to shut her up, but the damage had been done. Within a few seconds, the rest of the group had gathered around us.
What? You actually know why we're here, Shoma? For real? Yeah, for realsies. He said so himself. He just unlocked a repressed memory of something.
Remember something important, yeah? Let's hear it. There's no point trying to hide it now, Shoma. Don't be afraid, just tell us what you know.
Alright. Sorry for making this so difficult.
Shoma took a deep breath and began mumbling an explanation.
Last night, I had a dream.
A dream?
I know what you're thinking, but it wasn't a normal dream. It was more like a memory. Even after I woke up, I was sure of it. That was something that actually happened.
A dream that brought back an old memory. That sounds a lot like the dreams I've been having about Kadoa. What did this dream make you remember?
Back in residential complex, I spent some time in the hospital. It's weird that I forgot about that until now. Anyway, it was a place called Kamakura General Hospital.
Kamakura? Doesn't ring any bells.
I don't remember why I was checked in or how long I stayed, but I was definitely there. And while I was there, they put me in some kind of machine.
A machine?
Yeah, kind of a pod or a cylinder, just big enough to fit a person inside.
I don't see where this is going.
The thing is, there are machines just like that one, right here in this school. What? There's a room here where the lights don't turn on, right?
The machine in my dream memory was just like the ones in there.
You mean the broken ones we couldn't get working?
Yes, those ones. That's why they put me inside at Kamakura. You were in a weird machine like that? And you're sure it was back at the complex, not here? What did it do to you? What are those things even for? I don't really know. That's where my memory cut out. Really? That's it? You don't even remember why they put you in it? No, I don't. I'm sorry. So I'm guessing you don't know what the ones we have here do either. I'm sorry, I tried, but I can't remember any more details. Wow, what an intriguing mystery. Are you sure it wasn't just a really vivid dream, though? Dreams are weird like that. They can feel real, but in the end, they're just random information with your brain. Information your brain tries to spin into something more coherent. Isn't it more likely your subconscious brought out the memory of the machines you've seen before? How can you say for sure this hospital trip was a real memory? Would you really forget about something that important? You're right, I'm sorry. It was probably just a dream. The hell? After all that? What about this Kamakura General Hospital? Probably just some random word I mistook for the name of a real place. Wait, Shoma, are you sure you really want to write it off like that? Yes, it's fine. I'm always getting things wrong. Why should this time be any different? I mean, you'd think some of us would have heard of the hospital too, if it was real, but it didn't sound familiar to me. Everyone, I'd like to offer my sincere apologies for getting your hopes up. It's bad enough I ruined my mood by bringing up a heavy subject like this, but then I couldn't even tell you anything useful. Why did I know to rock like a bottom feeder I am? Please don't ever forget any of it this ever happened. Shoma finished his overly formal apology and retreated to the inside of the school. Okay. Shoma. So, what was that all about? Just a misunderstanding, sister dearest. No need to give a silly dream a second thought. A silly dream? Is that really all it was? I'm not so sure. Now that that's settled, let's get back to the party. Who's ready for the taste of my world-famous Maruko marinade? Oh, now you're talking. Give me a triple bossy deluxe, animal style. My jaw's getting tired from eating so much solid food. I think I'll just make some marshmallow skewers. Come on, Takumi, let's go. Yeah, okay. The barbecue lasted the rest of the day, and long past sundown by the end of it, we were so stuffed we could barely move. Eventually, we had to admit defeat and call it a night. I'm so full. I never even look at a burger again. Back in my room, I lay on my bed, feeling better than I had in a long time. Had I overindulged? Maybe. Maybe. Would happy days like this become a distant memory the next time the invaders attacked? Definitely. But for now, I just wanted to enjoy it. Just then, something weird began to happen to me. Why do I feel so sleepy? Even considering the later hour, this wasn't normal. It was like someone had yanked out my power cord and left me suddenly devoid of energy. I wasn't just tired, I was practically paralyzed. Is it because I ate too much? But I don't think...
Hey, what's that you're reading?
Oh, we got another dream.
Some old book I found in the library. It's got stuff about the world outside the complex in it.
The world outside? What's the point in reading about that?
There doesn't have to be a point to everything. I just think it's neat. Hey, Taki, did you know they have these things called seasons out there?
I told you not to call me that at school. It's embarrassing.
Come on, Taki. She's your best friend.
It gets
She'll be a future wife.
Or warmer or
Future wifey,
darker
maybe.
or lighter depending on the time of year. And it all goes around in a cycle.
So it keeps changing? I mean, that sounds like it'd be really annoying.
They've got rain, too. Water that falls right out of the sky. And sometimes it freezes and turns into something called sleet. Other times, the wind and the rain get really strong. They call that a storm. In some parts of the world, storms get so bad, they can even blow buildings over.
You know, Takumi is such an anime character, dude. Like, I feel like in most anime, like your main character is just like always like this in school. It's just like, you know. Casually have Claire de Lune playing in the background. Yeah.
I can't even imagine that. The outside world sounds dangerous. It's a good thing we don't have to worry about all that stuff. Here in the complex, everything's nice and safe. And nothing ever changes.
It kind of gives me like Raincoat vibes, like from like, because you know how in Raincoat like it was always raining and the weather was always the same, nothing ever changed with the weather. It's indeed a very anime-y way of talking. Yeah.
You're so boring, Tacky. Don't you ever get tired of knowing what's gonna happen all the time? Where's your sense of adventure?
You know, you're the only one in our whole class who thinks like that.
So what? I'm free to like what I like, aren't I? And I think the outside world sounds really cool.
You're so weird.
Aw. Cute. Day 23. Day 24. Ding dong, a bing bong, everybody. Ben Adam Droops.
Get ready for your 24th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare.
Okay. All right. That was very kind of like what's the word? Like gargled. The morning announcement needs me awake, but it took longer than usual for me to start moving around and thinking straight. Once I did, though, I realized something was wrong and scrambled out of bed. Wait, did I hear that right? Our 24th day? No, that's wrong. Today's day 23, isn't it? There must be some mistake. The morning announcement had never been wrong before. What did this mean? Oh. Whoa. I opened the door and froze in place, unsure for a moment what I was seeing. Drops of water were falling from above. Not just in one spot either. The sky was full of them. The drops themselves were tiny, but there were so many that the ground was soaking wet, giving it an uncanny sheen. This must be that rain stuff Kaidowa told me about that time. I don't see what's so great about it. Now I can't go outdoors without getting wet and cold. Better make a break for it and get inside quick. Shoma's out here. Shoma, what are you doing out here? You're gonna catch a cold in this. Oh, Takumi, I'm glad you're okay. Of course I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be? Bro overslept once and thought he was dying. Yeah, that's very relatable. I've seen some of the others today, but none of you came out of your rooms all day yesterday. None of us? And not for a whole day? Yes, I went to the cafeteria in the morning, but no one else was there. I thought you'd probably made plans without me, so I went back to my room for a while. I stayed there until I got hungry, but the school seemed quieter than usual. I didn't see anyone for the rest of the day. I was worried something was wrong, but since I was so useless, I couldn't really do anything about it. Wait, so that 24th day part of the morning announcement wasn't a mistake? Hey, you guys! We got trouble, big trouble. Yeah, I just heard about it myself. We slept through the entire day yesterday. It's worse than that. We got a real shit show on our hands. Huh? I'll explain later. Just meet me in the cafeteria. I gotta go tell the others. Okay, I'll see you there. Takamaru tore away toward the dorm room, scattering rainwater on every side. I did as he asked and made my way to the cafeteria. Oh man, dude. A body has been found? What could have happened? What's the big problem? Clearly, I think this is the big problem, Takumi. Wait, more importantly, okay, we can't talk to anybody. Wait, that's... I can smell burning. And why is the refrigerator covered in ash? No way, I don't believe this. I checked the coals had gone out before I put the grill away. There's no way they could have caught fire again. Looks to me like you didn't check thoroughly enough. Is there a character missing? There is. We're missing Hiruko. Fire safety is top priority for all kitchen staff. They drilled that into me with every place I've worked. Or every place I've worked, even the dive bars. Hey, how bad is the damage? How much did we lose? It's not good news. We lost everything. Every last bit of food we had stored away had been burned to a crisp.
Everything? Thanks to sprinklers, the fire didn't spread, but it started inside the refrigerator. There's no saving any of it. So then, we have to make it through the next 76 days without food. Quite the inconvenience. An inconvenience? We're all gonna starve to death. But we're immortal here, remember? Death holds no dominion over us. We can just keep starving and getting brought back over and over. No food required. That's a fate worse than death. More importantly, how did this fire start? Inside the refrigerator of all places. We haven't figured that out yet. Seems like it happened yesterday while we were all asleep. How does that actually? How does the fire actually start in the fridge? Can that actually happen? I mean, I'm pretty sure it can, but how exactly would it happen? That's strange in itself, though, isn't it? How could we all sleep through the whole day? Not everyone. Shoma, you were awake yesterday. Yes, I was. But I didn't notice any smoke or fire. That's not what I mean. I'm saying you're the one who did this. Huh? Shoma wouldn't do that. What would be the point of it? Yeah, he'd be screwing himself over just as much as the rest of us. Okay, I may not know his motive yet, but you can't deny he had the opportunity. He's the only one who could have done it. Gaku's right. I can't help but attract disdain and suspicion wherever I go. So it's only natural you discuse me. I don't mind if you want to consider me the culprit. I'll accept any kind of punishment you want to give me. Come on, Shoma. Stand up for yourself, man. You think somebody started it, Spark? I don't know, man. You can't just take the rap when you didn't do it. You won't solve anything that way. Maybe we should consider why Mr. Gintaki was the only one awake yesterday. He was the only one who didn't eat anything at the barbecue. Huh? It could have been the food or the drink, but if someone spiked it with some kind of sedative, that would account for why we all slept so long, and Shoma didn't. Where would any of us even get sedatives? Thinking real hard there, Kako. Who knows? What? You really think somebody put something in our food? Maybe. What the hell? Aye, Gaku, fess up! You're the one who prepared the food. You had some kind of secret ingredient to what special marinade of yours? Hey, I wouldn't do that. What would be the point of it? You can't just accuse me of someone without supplying a motive. Perhaps you did it without knowing it. The sedatives could have been the ingredients from the start. Why would there be drugs in our food? Sari might have put it there in case anyone stepped out, not you, Siri, out of line, and he needed a way to subdue them. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Sounds like just the kind of thing he would do. We ate that stuff without knowing it was spiked and got put to sleep that way. I'm glad we all agree. Case closed. Then how do you explain the fire? I know it wasn't my grill that caused it. That's the one thing I'm 100% sure about. In that case, someone must have started deliberately. I agree, but I don't think any of us could be responsible. Not when the lack of food would always... Jeez, I can't freaking read. Would also harm the culprit. Jesus. Are you sure about that? Don't forget, there's someone here who's done plenty of self-destructive stuff already. The SOB that offered Siri and disappeared Mistress Hiroko obviously didn't care about consequences. Whoever they are, they could have done this too. You don't believe that. You're just trying to make everyone paranoid and make this more like one of your sick killing game fantasies. Siri order 200. Nah, bro. No, not you. No. Siri, don't actually listen to me. Oh man, this is so hard. It's so hard to play this game and have my phone by me because when I say Siri, it thinks I'm saying Siri. When I'm not saying Siri, I don't understand why I even catch a Siri when I'm saying Siri. Typically, you have to say Hey Siri, not whatever. I'm just tripping. You noticed? If it wasn't an accident or one of us, don't use the invaders. Wait, could that be it? Potential for trolling, though? I know, right? Let's show this discussion for now. We have more important things to do. We do? Yes, like staying alive now that the food's gone. Yeah! You heard the man. Everyone cut off a leg and chow down. I mean, we need to find replacement food sources. Some of we can search to school. But I also want us to form teams to look beyond the wall. You might find some canned food or something in the city ruins. You know what?
That's not a bad idea. There's got to be something you can eat out there. Are invaders edible, do you think? Ew, gross. I'd rather starve than eat those things. Ima, Kako, and Shoma, I want you to stay on school grounds. We can't risk you getting attacked when you can't fight back. Okay. Alright, but don't expect too much from me. I have trouble even finding my shoes in the morning, and I sleep in them. The rest of us will split into 2 groups and search the area outside the wall of fire. Takumi, can I get you to go with Tsubasa and Gaku and Takamaru, Dadami, and I'll take the other side? Sure, sounds good. Took decisive action and got everyone organized in just a few minutes. Eito really would make a good leader. If everyone's ready, we should get started right away. Yeah, let's do this. Oh man, it's all gonna be over if we can't find anything. Don't worry, there's all kinds of stuff in these ruins. We're bound to turn up something useful. Alright, let's get the show on the road. Move out! We had a dash for the entrance hall. Wait, before we leave, I think I should tell the others about it. About the ghost boy. I don't know if they'll believe me or not, but it has appeared enough times that I know it's not just a dream or a coincidence. If there's a chance it has anything to do with the weird stuff happening around here, everyone has a right to know. Hey guys, there's something I need to get off my chest. That got their attention. Now that I'd taken the first step, I had no choice but to go on. I told everyone all about the strange apparition I'd seen, about the boy made of undying flames who'd somehow got inside the academy. It went about as well as expected. They all looked at me like I was crazy. So, you're saying the school's haunted? Don't even go there! The invaders are bad enough, I can't handle spooky stuff on top of that! I don't think it was really a ghost, but I'm not saying I imagined it either. It may have not been solid, but it was real. I could feel its presence. Hey! And it seemed to be intelligent too. It was trying to communicate with me. But what was it? Some new kind of invader or something? I can't say for sure, but if it is, it might be the one responsible for destroying our food supplies and getting rid of Sere. And Hiruko too? Eito, what's wrong? Oh, sorry. The idea that we have an enemy inside the school it's just a lot to process. I bet it's the shapeshifters tend to infiltrate and sabotage our unit. It could be any one of us. I told you to knock that off. We can decide what to do about this mystery invader another time. Food is our top priority right now. Yeah, I guess you're right. Sheesh, you could have saved the scary stories till after we got back. Won't be able to think about anything else now. Maybe I could have picked my timing better. Alrighty. Let's concentrate on finding food for now. There's bound to be something edible out there. A ghost boy made of undying flames? It's gotta be an invader, right? I mean, what else could it be? We can't afford to stand around and talk. We gotta get out of here and find something to eat. The traitor could be any one of us. An invader hiding in plain sight, waiting for their chance to strike. Yo! I can't believe I let a kitchen fire that happened on my watch. I was so careful with the equipment too. So what now? Should we just walk around and hope we find something useful? Yeah, I guess. Jeez, why did our first ever rainy day have to be today? My clothes are getting all damp and heavy. No, so we don't really have to go far. Okay. Do we have anything? We do have a couple of treasure chest spots.
Something good?
Dragon illustration, nice. You know, the way I look at this board game stuff is like, you really just gotta save scum here, especially with my horrible luck. Like, of course, I'm going to end up not being able to get anything. Where's the thing again? It's gonna be over there. So we're almost there. There we go. What gives? We haven't found anything to eat anywhere. Not even a single can of beans. We can't give up yet. Let's search a little farther out. Oh, so we're still keep on going. Okay. I think that's the only treasure spot we can get, though, right? Our extinguisher level over there is level 1, so we can't really do much. This rain stuff really sucks. It's like a giant leaky shower that just won't shut off. This wind's so strong too, it's stinging my face. Strong wind and rain. This must be one of those storms that happen in the outside world.
How did people ever live like this? I miss the TRC and its air conditioning and regulated temperature. What now? Should we turn back? We still haven't found anything. Let's take it out a little longer. I know it's not exactly fun walking around in the weather, but it probably won't do us any harm either. Yeah, it'd really suck if we had to go back empty-handed. Let's go here, put out this fire here.
Oh, yeah!
Got a mini motor.
Nice.
Go ahead and
this
head to our destination.
Is getting worse, isn't it? It's not just me, right?
Yeah, it's getting hard to stay standing in this. I feel like it's gonna blow me off my feet.
Let's find a ruin or something to take shelter in. It'll probably blow over if we just wait a while.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Alrighty. Excuse me. CGI. What isn't really CGI, but oh. Somebody just hit me with a freaking metal pipe, dude.
Come on, Kadoa, speak to me. I'm sorry, okay?
Nope. Takami's in the doghouse.
I was really looking forward to seeing that movie with you. Do you have any idea how long you kept me waiting outside the station?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry! I seriously thought it was tomorrow. You gotta believe me, I feel terrible about this.
You really want to make this right?
Of course I do. I'm already treating you to lunch, aren't I? Aren't you overdoing it a little? You can't be that hungry.
I'm not. I'm eating to fill an emotional void. I mean, we planned this out weeks ago, and after all that waiting and counting down the days, you go and flake on me.
Damn, Takami. Done messed up, man.
I know. I messed up. I'm sorry.
Well, I might forgive you if you say the thing.
Right here? In public? Oh, okay. I'll say it. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Kadoa. No matter what.
Aww.
Thanks. Okay, I forgive you. We're good.
Aww.
Now, don't just stand there looking at me with those
These
puppy
two
dog
are freaking
eyes.
goals, dude.
Have some fries or a burger or something.
You mean all of this is for both of us?
Of course. A petite young lady like myself couldn't possibly eat this much on my own. Just try not to forget when we make plans, okay? It really did make me feel terrible. Put yourself in my shoes. How would you feel if I forgot about you?
Is that foreshadowing?
If I lost my memory and forgot everything.
They whip out that super burger from P5, imagine.
Huh?
The one that increases all your stats. Yeah, I know the one.
If I forgot about you. If, the next time we met, I treated you like a stranger. What would you do then?
What are you getting at, Kadoa?
Oh, nothing. I'm just kidding around.
That's funny. Day 25. That is some subtle foreshadowing. Holy, I know! I'm just like, what the hell, man? Whoa. Huh? Where am I? When I came to, I was in a place I didn't recognize. I wasn't sure how I got there, or how long I'd been unconscious. What is this place? I couldn't have fallen asleep in that storm, so what am I doing here? My throat was dry, and there was a dull ache at the back of my head. I couldn't summon enough energy to stand up. Imagine this game is just Alzheimer's disease awareness game of... Bro. That is, I mean, yeah. Awareness. Gotta be aware, you know? Eventually I managed to move my neck and glance around. I can't say I liked what I saw. Tsubasa and Gaku were gone.
Somehow I'd been left all alone in this strange place. What happened to the others? They're probably looking for me. I need to go back to the academy. But how? I'm on my own here. I don't even know where here is. Everything feels so heavy, and without a fire extinguisher, I can't get past the wall. I tried calling for help, but my body wouldn't cooperate. All that came out was a dry rasp. And just like that, I started to drift off again. As my consciousness faded, I became aware of movement somewhere nearby. That's when I saw it. What did you see, Takumi? Oh? Uh-huh. Is that... Siri? Not you, Siri.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard Siri in the background. Mm-mm. Whoa. Thank you for getting rid of that bot, Spark. Day 26. Day 27. Day 28. We need to find a way to get our stuff back up, y'all. For y'all on YouTube as well. If y'all on YouTube, go follow my Twitch. I stream there whenever I can. Let's get our Twitch back up to 150 like it was before I accidentally got rid of everybody because I didn't know how to use the bot remover follower thing. So yeah, I appreciate the support. For those of you on YouTube, you could just like switch over to my Twitch real quick. Just give it a quick little follow and we'll be good. And also subscribe to this channel too. Just so I could use that to get over there, you know. Because if I don't get back up to where I was, I keep getting these stupid bot best viewers of all. Click this link. Nah. I don't know if I accidentally did click the link at some point, and that's why I got all those bot followers. I don't think I ever clicked the link, but it is what it is. Just I'd rather not see those anymore. See those messages pop up. I mean, because I know they still pop up either way, but like it'd be less likely if I'm back up to where I was before. Huh? Where am I this time? I sat up and realized I was in bed. I was in a bed in a room I knew all too well, or so I thought at first. Something wasn't right though. This isn't my room. While I was struggling to make sense of everything, there was a click, and the door to the room opened. And just like that, I came face to face with my unlikely savior.
Feeling better, are we? Jolly good. You gave us quite a scare there.
As a little gray blob came scurrying over to me, my brain finally started to register what was going on. You're not Siri. Who are you? Indeed, I'm often told we look alike, but it's as you say, and I am not the Honorable Siri. Likewise, this is not your room at Last Defense Academy. This is, in fact, second to last Defense Academy. Honorable Siri? Second to last? You are from the main campus, are you not? With that class armor, you could scarcely be mistaken for a civilian. My, but I was surprised when I found you. Never expected to see one of our soldiers collapse out in the wilderness. You mean you saved me? You might say that. Our defense system picked up an unidentified reading in the vicinity, so I tootled off to investigate. That's when I found you, young man. Face down in the dirt. Once I realized you were on one of us, I brought you back to the academy, lickety-split. I guess I might have passed out during the storm. I still don't understand how that happened, though. Did I get blown into a wall and hit my head? Maybe it'll come back to me later. I must say, it's not every day we receive a visitor from the illustrious main campus. Did you walk all the way here? It's no wonder you slept so long. You called this second to last Defense Academy, didn't you? What is this place? And who are you? Before I answer that, I have an important question for you, soldier. Would you like some onigiri? You must be simply famished after your little siesta. They were only simple rice balls, but the sight of them made my mouth water. I felt like I hadn't eaten in days. My body moves automatically. I wasn't thinking about where I was or whether they were safe to eat. I just shoveled in onigiri after onigiri, desperate to save my hunger. Ah, it does my heart good to see a young enjoying their food, so I imagine you'll be wanting to know more about this place, so I have to introduce you to the others as well. Huh? What others? The other students of this academy, dear boy. They're currently engaged in a training exercise in the gymnasium. What say we continue this conversation there? I'll go on ahead and leave you to settle your nerves. You should be able to find a way without my help. Our school is laid out exactly like yours. With that said, the strange creature hurried away, his stubby little legs a blur beneath him. There's another academy, like a second campus? It even has students protected, just like ours. Why would they set things up like that? I don't understand any of this. Guess I should head to the gym. Maybe then I'll get some answers. Dang, the other academy. Arrive at second to last defense academy. We can't go to the back though. The building really is laid out just like last defense academy. It's hard to believe there are two schools as similar as this. All right, gym. I didn't realize my webcam was still off. As I stepped into the gym, the place fell silent, and everyone who was there turned to look at me.
Huh? Who? Oh, you're the Sleeping Beauty Nico brought in. Good to see you up and about, man. You really had us worried. I tried cutting off one of your fingers, but even that didn't wake you up. Huh?
You tried cutting one of my fingers off, you weirdo?
Kidding, bro. You get spooked easy, huh? Don't worry. I never mutilate someone who can't fight back. Where's the fun in that?
You slumbered for a full 2 days, sir. Don't neglect to show Nigo due gratitude for rescuing you. Without his intervention, the invaders would be dining on your corpse by now.
2 days? I was out that long?
Now, where's my thanks?
For what? You're just sitting there with the towel around your pumpkin head.
What?
You weirdo.
Being the most high-born member of the Academy, it's only natural that any and all achievements here belong to me. So it's me you should be thanking. Go on, do it. Strip naked, get on your knees, and commit ritual suicide. I demand proper gratitude.
Why would you save my life just to make me kill myself?
Now, young miss. You mustn't tease the poor fellow so. Besides, we haven't even introduced ourselves yet. Proper etiquette and all that. Allow me to start. I am known as Nigo. I'm the commanding officer here at Second to Last Defense Academy.
Finally, a name that isn't going to trigger Siri to talk to me. Nigo.
In addition to keeping this place running, I also serve under the Honorable Sire when the occasion demands it. Let's work hard to keep this school safe.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
This young lady is Kiyoshika Magadori. She was raised in a forest on the very outskirts of the Tokyo residential complex, where she dedicated herself to learning Bushido, the way of the warrior. You may find her a little old-fashioned at times, but her steadfast sense of justice makes her an invaluable ally.
Kiyoshika Magadori at your service, sir. I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Okay, so I guess these are the last few
Same
students of our school here. Doesn't that make us 16 now? Like in the typical Danganronpa? She looks and sounds like she just walked out of historical drama. When you say samurai, it's pretty much what most people imagine. She must be really proud of her heritage.
If I may ask, have you any idea what caused you to stay unconscious for so long?
My head kind of hurts, so that might have something to do with it. Otherwise, I have no idea.
In that case, it is my sorrow to inform you that you are afflicted with a dread disease. We attempted to treat it, but it was too late.
A disease? Wait, what do you mean too late?
It is a rare malady known as a migraine. As I understand it, 'tis caused by an intense yearning for rice, oats, and the like. Your body wastes away, while your earthly hunger tethers your soul to this plane, eternally calling out for that which you crave. My grain! My grain!
What?
In the end, you'll be naught but a skeleton.
What the hell, man? A migrant gonna do this to you?
Your eerie laugh and indecent requests to see young ladies' panties.
What the hell's going on, dude? What do panties have to do with anything?
That's not what a migraine is. It's just a really bad headache.
Get it right, Kyoshika.
It's not a rare, incurable disease?
I see.
Lady Kurara, you deceived me!
So, you're pretty, but you're dumb. Bruh.
As you can see, Kyoshika's knowledge of the modern world is somewhat lacking, but her heart is in the right place.
Spinning it mildly, she's completely out of touch.
Moving on, this is Yugamu Omokage. He's a fine, upstanding teenage assassin with a fascinating family history. So long as you're not squeamish, that is.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, Yugamu?
You're an assassin?
Yeah, it's the family business. I was groomed for it. Well, not groomed so much as, experimented on.
What? What did they do to you?
Don't sweat it. Truth is, I'm not the biggest fan of the work my family and I do. We don't know the people we kill. It's so impersonal. I can't stand staining my hands with meaningless kills. I'd prefer to murder someone I love. Someone who wants to kill me just as much.
What?
Assassination is an art form, man. An expression of joy, love, all that good stuff. And a little mutual bloodlust elevates it to a whole nother level. The best targets are the ones you get all fired up for, where you don't know who's going to kill who until that final, passionate moment.
You remind me of Darumi.
Killing without love just leaves me empty. And everyone's unique, Why should their deaths be any different? Like, right now I have so many ideas about how I could kill you. Garroting, poisoning, suffocation. Which one would bring out the best in you? This is why I love meeting new people. Just for the record, though, this is purely hypothetical. I'd never go that far with someone I just met.
Alright, so this guy's crazy. Never thought I'd meet a real assassin. Logged out for a bit. This is Yugamu. He's an assassin, apparently. Now that I talked to him a little, I definitely get the feeling he's not someone I want to mess with. Maybe that's just from the way he's dressed. It's not a style many people could pull off.
Next up, sporting the rather eccentric headgear, is Miss Kurara Osuzuki. She's the scion of one of the Tokyo residential complex's most wealthy and influential families.
So she's a stuck up? What's the right term for that? Yeah, new students. Spark. I think it's four of them, or three of them. Her, Kyoshika, and Yugamu. So she's a stuck-up rich person. That's what I'm getting from this description of her.
Bow your head, peasant.
Oh yeah, just by her voice and the pumpkin head. Kurara Osuzuki.
What? Why are you staring at me like that?
Can you blame me? I'm still trying to figure out what that thing you're wearing is.
You're wondering why I'd hide my noble visage beneath this mask, aren't you? Know your place, scum! Don't insult your betters by trying to understand their decisions! Slit your throat! And repent for your hubris in hell!
Where did all that venom come from? Do wealthy people really hate regular folks this much?
That about does it for our merry band.
You already hate her, Spark.
Well, actually, we do have one other member.
Oh.
But she appears to be outside school grounds at present.
She goes out exploring those ruins pretty much every chance she gets. Such a little go-getter. A real cutie, too. And she's just as cute on the inside. By which I mean her personality, you know. I've never even seen what her guts look like. She's not that kind of girl.
Now that we've all introduced ourselves, perhaps you could tell us your name.
Spark, this is one hell of an experience for you, huh?
Oh, right. Nice to meet you all. I'm Takumi Samino.
Who cares what your name is? Tell me your slave number, then maybe I'll remember it.
Can't I just get through a simple introduction without you criticizing me?
And you came here from Last Defense Academy?
Yes, that's right.
Splendid! Splendid! Fellow students are always welcome here. But why exactly did you make this journey? Is there some trouble at the main campus?
Like Spike shooting stuff games have always been weird, but damn, this is weird.
I must admit, I was a tad perplexed when the Honorable Sire stopped contacting me for our daily intel exchanges. Was your communication equipment damaged in your most recent battle, perhaps?
Nah, he's dead. He's big dead. He doesn't know what happened to Sarah. Looks like I'll have to break it to him.
Well, it's kind of a long story. I guess it all started when...
But before I could go on, the door to the gym swung open and a bright, cheery voice cut across me.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
Huh? When I heard it, my whole body tensed up and my heart started beating like crazy. I knew that voice up until recently. I used to hear it practically every day. But it couldn't be, could it? I had to know. I turned to face the door. When I saw who had just walked in, my heart beat even faster. So fast that it might burst out of my chest.
Sorry it took so long. I hope I didn't make you worry.
Of course we worried. How many times have we told you not to venture beyond the school without an escort?
I'm sorry. I just thought I might be able to find some kind of clue, no matter how small. I haven't given up on Moko yet.
She's gonna be amnesia.
She's got to be out there somewhere.
Which one are you talking about, Spark? Kurata, the pumpkin head, the dumb black-haired girl.
It's you! Wow, you're finally awake. Are you feeling better? We've been taking care of you the best we can, but it was starting to seem like you'd never come around.
Mr. Sumino? Something the matter?
Karuha.
The moment I said her name, the dam broke. I couldn't hold myself back anymore.
Karuha! You're alright? What are you doing here? They haven't been making you fight too, have they?
Let me go! What do you think you're doing? Grabbing my hand like that?
What do you mean? What's the problem? I'm just so happy to see you, Karuha.
And why do you keep calling me Karuha? I have no idea who that is.
This is what the foreshadowing was in that dream we had?
Huh?
I think you've got me confused for someone else. I'm not this Karuha person you keep talking about.
Subtle foreshadowing.
My name is Nozomi Kirifuji. See? Our names aren't even similar.
Nozomi? She's not Karuha? Did I make a mistake? No, that can't be right. You look exactly like her. Your hairstyle is a little different, but your voice is exactly like I remember it. How could two completely unrelated people be so alike? You are Karuha! Now stop fooling around. You got me, okay? You've had your fun, so please just... Before I could say any more, a metallic sound rang out, and the next thing I knew, somebody had a blade pressed to my throat. Stand down, Sir Takumi. Be forewarned, my holy Jumanji sword is a sacred blade that actually seeks out the blood of the wicked. I am not the only one who decides who I cut down with it. The sword has a mind of its own. Hence, I ask thee, holy Jumanji sword, is this young man our next target? Does he possess a wicked heart? Oh, he totally does! The wickedest! Haven't we met somewhere before? Oldest pickup line in the book. I've seen fraudsters in cheap suits suckering tons of hapless heat victims that way. And let's not forget that impropriety of touching a girl without her consent. Why would he do that if not to stain Nozomi's fair hand with his own fluids? What kind of fluids? The indecent kind, trust me. Kiyoshika, you'll be doing the world a favor by separating this oaf's head from its body. That's quite enough. There'll be no beheadings here today. Mr. Sumino, I really must insist that you calm down. This young lady is Nozomi Kirifuji. She's a member of this unit. None of us have even heard of this Kadowa you speak of. You've got it all wrong, old boy. It's time you accepted that. I was wrong? You're not... They're all saying this girl isn't Kadowa. Is it true? Do they just look the same? How is that possible? They're completely identical. What is going on here? Things are making even less sense than usual. What do you say, Mrs. Sumino? Feeling a little less frantic now? I can't believe it. I won't. But if I keep pushing it, they'll only think I'm unstable or dangerous or try to lock me up or worse. I need to be smart about this.
Hey!
Sorry. I made a mistake. I guess I got carried away. I'm still a little out of it from whatever knocked me out, and you looked so much like this girl I know. Seeing her, well, you, after all this time, I couldn't help myself. I wasn't thinking straight. I'm sorry. It's okay. You just took me by surprise, that's all. There was no real harm done. I don't blame you for being confused. I'm sure you've been through a lot. You shouldn't be so lenient with him, Nozomi. This is why unattractive commoners like you taken advantage of. You're always so quick to see the worst in everyone, Kurata. Including me, apparently. If you forgive him, Lady Nozomi, then the holy Jumanji sword need not spill blood today. A true warrior fights for justice, not blind revenge. With a flourish, Kiyoshika finally sheathed her sword and breathed a sigh of relief. Sheesh. Why is she carrying a katana around anyway? Yeah, the girls here can be kind of intense. You gotta be careful around them. You do a little thing like walk around the school naked and suddenly everyone's all off with his head. What kind of degenerate wanders around a public space in the buff? Don't you have any shame? You're letting it all hang out. 'Twas a sight I'll never forget. Let's change the subject, shall we? Mr. Sumino, I think it's time you told us what you're doing here. What's happening over at the Last Defense Academy? Oh right, I almost forgot. I pulled myself together and told everyone what we'd been through in the last few weeks. About Sera being dismembered and hidden in the ruins, about Hiriko taking over as leader and then going missing, about us being drugged and losing all of our food, and finally about how we'd gone out to search for new supplies only to be caught in the storm and how I'd gotten knocked out by at some point. That just about covered everything. Wow, man, that's heavy. Sounds like you've really been through the ringer. Probably because they're all useless peasants on that side. You said, you know, like Kiyoshika. Useless? Together with the holy Jumanji sword, I am the finest swordswoman in all the land. Has it been hard for you all this time? Well, you know, he made it work somehow. The way she acted when she was concerned, her facial expression, the tone of her voice, they're all just as I remembered them. I could try to tell myself Kadowa and Nozomi were different people, but with all these similarities, my brain would never accept it. You even let your commander get eliminated right under your noses. Just how dense can you possibly be? Good grief. I think all of this info has been too much for Nigo. Wake up, you pathetic lump of scrap metal, or do you want to take a once-way trip to the recycling center? After a merciless barrage of wax on the head from Kurata, Nigo finally seemed to regain his senses. The Honorable Sera killed, dismembered. No! How did it happen? Did the invaders get into your school somehow? We think so. That's the only explanation I can think of, anyway.
If their stealth units are anything like the ninja of yore, winning this war will be even harder than we anticipated. The holy Jumanji sword agrees, by the way. You're not to tell us. Everything your stupid sword says. You're ruining the flow of the conversation. No, Sire, my honorable Sire. How could this be? And you, quit your blubbering, or I'll crack open your head and restore your factory settings. Anyway, now that I've told you how things stand on our side, can you tell me some more about this school? There's still some stuff I don't quite understand. First of all, the school is called Second to Last Defense Academy, right? Do you also have something you're fighting to protect from the invaders? Yes, in a sense, we have a closely guarded defense room, just like the one at your last defense academy. These brave young people have been tasked with keeping its contents safe from, how does it go? Ah yes, from the vile and barbaric enemy. What the hell? There's a defense room here as well. And what's in that room exactly? All I've heard is that it's something that will mean the end of humanity if the invaders get it. Yes, indeed. Humanity's future prospects without the particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming a world death, and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive. World death? What's that? I beg your pardon? You don't know about world death? Didn't the Honorable Sire tell you? This is the first time I've heard of it. What is it? What does it mean? Oh, dear. I put my foot in it. The Honorable Sire didn't see fit to share this information with you. What right have I to contradict him? Get out of me with such underhanded tactics. Have you no honor, sir?
Hey!
You mentioned it first. Whoa. The Honorable Sire would never have let this happen. I blame my inferior specs. No, that's the last you'll hear of it from me. I'm not fall for your tricks again. You must have the authority to tell me how now that Siri's gone, right? So what's the problem? No, this doesn't work that way. Superior officer's orders must be obeyed unless explicitly rescinded. Guess that's all I'm getting. World death. Sounds nasty. But what is it? Some kind of natural disaster? Or a name of an organization, maybe? Whatever's in the defense room is the key to defeating it, or them. I have no idea what it could be. But if there's one here too, why do they have only 4 people protecting it? If you don't mind me asking, is this your entire unit? You've been fighting the invaders with just the 4 of you? There are 5 to begin with, but our 5th member sacrificed herself during our last battle. Sacrificed? At our school, we can't die in battle. Is it the same here? Oh no, we have a revival-matic and corpse recovery drones too. Bringing our fallen comrades back isn't the issue. So I need to drink water because I'm doing all these voices. But this one wasn't killed. She allowed herself to be taken prisoner by the other side. The invaders take prisoners? She was too far away for the drones with a revival-matic to be of use, but by now they probably... Don't say it. Moko's alive. She has to be. Moko? Yes, that was her name. Moko Mojiro. A most considerate and kind-hearted student. By which she means she had a disgustingly positive attitude. She never hesitated to throw herself in harm's way to keep the rest of us safe. If it wasn't for her, the school would have fallen to the invaders by now. We all owe her our lives. Lady Moko had the heart and soul of a true hero. Without her, we are like the 47 Ronin without Oishi. I told you, she's not dead. She's still out there, somewhere. She wouldn't give up that easily. So I won't give up on her. I'll find her and get her out of whatever invader prison they've taken her to. So in answer to your earlier question, yes, it's just the 4 of us defending the school now. This seems kind of small. We started with 10 people at our school. Ah, yes, there's a reason for that. You see, the difference between your school and ours is... Oh my, that was a close one. You almost had me leaking of confidential information. You cunning trickster, you. Seriously? All I did was ask a question. Maybe small in number, but we make up for it in other ways. Everyone here is an elite fighter. On the other hand, I'd wager there are students at your school who are still a little green on the battlefield, yes? That's true, even I'm not used to it yet. They're all elite fighters, even her. Karuha, a seasoned fighter at home on the battlefield. I don't see how that could be possible.
Maybe Nozomi really is a different person. There are other differences between last and second to last Defense Academy as well. For instance, we don't have any undying flames here. What? So there's no wall of fire? Alas, no. After all, the thing generating the flames is... Ah, another close one. You'll get no more secrets out of me, you scoundrel. How many times are we gonna do this? Anyway, because of our weaker defenses, the enemy attacks here are that much fiercer. But everyone's done a spiffing job of fighting them off. Of course we have. We're the only ones who can. You sound so calm about it. Didn't you ever have any doubts? Weren't you confused? Being brought here and forced to fight? Sure, a little. But it's what we were sent here to do. It's our mission. Our mission? We're representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us, above all others, to defend the world from the invaders. We're the only ones who can do this, so it's only natural that we give it our all. Mankind's future is in our hands now. It's our responsibility. Missions. Responsibilities. There's a lot of serious stuff going on here. The Katawa I know would never talk like that, even in a messed up situation like this. Save the inspirational speeches, Nozomi. We've been through all this before. This is a textbook case of noblesse oblige. As one who stands at the peak of society's upper echelons, it's my duty to protect the ignorant masses. Of course, sorry for getting carried away. Nay, your speeches are a delight, Lady Nozomi. They never fail to fill me with determination. Same. We were all on the fence when we first arrived, but you soon had us rallying round to fight the good fight and whatnot. That, and you convinced me it'd be a good experience for my future hits. Wow, sounds like the debate on whether or not to participate went in a totally different direction over here. And all because of Nozomi. No one at our academy ever tried to frame the war as a mission or responsibility or anything like that. We only concentrated on how unreasonable it all felt. Yeah, I'm amazed she was able to put such a positive spin on it. Is something wrong? No, sorry, it's nothing. She and Katawa may look and sound the same, but I'm starting to see how different they are personality-wise. That still doesn't explain all of the similarities, though. So what are you gonna do now, Takumi? Huh? You could stay and fight the invaders with us if you want. It'd be nice to have another guy around. Not because I'm planning on checking you out in the bath or anything like that. I don't know where you'd get such an idea. I mean, if I'm going to sneak a peek at your body, I want it to be a lot more exposed than that. You feel me? Nothing about what he said makes me want to stay. Naturally, it would be an honor to have you join our ranks, but I'm afraid that simply won't do. We have a plan in place, and we need to stick to it. I'll be returning you to your own academy. You will? You mean I can get back to Last Defense Academy from here? Yes, indeed. By using a certain transport method, we can be there in less than a day. What transport method is that? Why, the school bus, of course. We have a special model parked in our garage. Like an actual bus? Why do you have one of those? Sometimes it's necessary for us all to travel further afield for special missions and the like. Ah, that was meant to be classified information. I can't say anything around you, can I? He's like, I'm just going to ignore that. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, I'm just going to ignore that. At any rate, it sounds like I'll be going back soon. Honestly, I don't know how to feel right now. I'm worried about the others, of course, but this will mean leaving her, too. We can give you some of our surplus food supplies to take with you. That is why you ventured out in the first place, is it not? Right, thanks. That'd be a big help. Isn't that taking responsibility too far? Why should we waste our hard-earned supply on this funny page's reject and his goofball friends? That's rich coming from someone like her. We need everyone in both academies to do their part, or all our efforts will be for naught. What does that mean exactly? This new honorable series will be a considerable blow to the war effort. It means we'll need to completely overhaul our strategy going forward. Union Syria was one in charge of everything before. I guess he's so afraid of leaking any more secrets that he's just not going to answer. When are we going to leave? Right now? No, I think it's a little late in the day for that. We'll need time to get the supply packages together, too. Let's set our departure time for tomorrow morning. Does that work for you, Mr. Sumino? Yeah, that's fine with me. Tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll be able to talk with Nozomi some more before then. I need to be sure about whether she's really Katawa or not. I won't feel right about leaving if I can't get that straight from first. All this time, my main reason for fighting has been so I could see Kadoa again. And now... Hey, peasant, take those filthy eyes off your... Jeez. Take those filthy eyes off of your... Jeez. Take those filthy eyes of yours off Nozomi. Huh? I see the way you're looking at her. The way your gaze roams up and down her legs is painfully transparent. You're already fantasizing about all the indecent things you want to do with her. Aren't you? Pervert, degenerate, archmage of immorality. She reminds me so much of, what's her name? From Danganronpa 1. Toko? No, of course not. You better lock your door tonight, Nozomi. You wouldn't want the lech casting a splooge spell on you. I can stand guard for you. I will cleft the miscreant in twain at the first sight of trouble. Well, this stinks. Don't sweat it, man. You know how girls love threats of violence. How about you come grab a bite with me tonight? Maybe after after that you can come back to my room and I'll demonstrate some of my favorite give you a relaxing massage. Hey! I think I'll pass. If I couldn't talk to Nozomi, I wanted to be alone. I took some food back to the room and that had been assigned to me and ate it there. No matter how much I tried to relax or distract myself, there was only one thing on my mind, Nozomi. What is fetish fest, bro? What the hell? I don't know, man. Yugamu is something else, dude. The resemblance was uncanny. She and Kadoa could be twins. No, what even beyond that? Apart from the hairstyle, their appearance, speech, and body language were exactly the same. It couldn't be like a coincidence. All the logical arguments in the world wouldn't convince me otherwise. Like, Danganronpa was obnoxious at time, but this is weirder, I know, right? Then again, Nozomi is so calm and stoic. Kadoa would probably be freaking out if she were here right now. And if she really were Kadoa, why would she hide it from me? What if she has amnesia? Could that be why she doesn't know me? I can't let it end like this. I can't just leave without finding out the truth. I've been sitting on the bed, but I got up now. It was time for action. I have to clear this up, or I'll always have to have it hanging over me. I have to talk to her alone. If I have to get cleft in twain to get to her, so be it. I can always come back with the revival-matic anyway. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what Nozomi has to say. Here I go. Mustering up to courage, I made my way toward the door. But right as my hand fell on the doorknob... Oh. What? An alarm? There's no doubt about it. It was the same blaring siren and flashing lights I'd seen on and heard so many times before. Enemy attack? The invaders are coming?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Oh man. They're all coming. They're running. They're running towards us. Gonna kill us. Suddenly I was in fight or flight mode. My heart was racing, my blood was pumping, my whole body was trembling. I threw the door open and dashed outside. I know I said I wanted some time alone with Nozomi, but this was hardly the time or the place. Are you going to fight with us, Takumi? Huh? I kind of ran out of the room without thinking, but... Yeah, of course. I can't just stand by and do nothing. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Their attacks have been getting worse lately. Will you be fighting too, Nozomi? Huh? Well, yes, naturally. That's the reason I'm here, after all. It's up to all of us to fight to keep humanity safe. Kadoa was more timid than most people. A real scaredy cat. She'd go out of her way to avoid any kind of conflict. Even in a place like this, with so much on the line, she'd never have chosen violence so easily. Calling it the natural thing to do, that's something she'd never say. Are you okay? You're looking a little pale. I'm fine. It's embarrassing to admit this, but I've never liked sirens. Ever since I was little. Huh?
I don't like sirens.
Oh. But I just have to get over it. This is no time to freak out. Slaps her face. Nozomi raised both hands and gave her cheeks a white slap. Okay, that should do it. You sure you'll be alright? Yeah, don't worry about it. Besides, the others are probably in the war room already. We shouldn't keep them waiting. You're right, let's go. Without another word, Nozomi and I headed to the war room. Let's do this. Oh my goodness, good gracious, another enemy attack! Everybody remain calm! You're the one who needs to calm down. Forgive me, it's just we barely had time to recover since the last one. I'll be counting on you all to do your best out there. That includes you too, Mrs. Sumino. Before we start, I just want to check. Can your revival magic bring me back if I die out there? Oh yes, the DNA records are shared between the two schools. It will work for any student from either academy. The same goes for the ones that in the main campus. Okay, good. Looks like this could be a tough one. There's a lot of invaders out there, and no wall to keep them out. Our weaker defense has made us an easier target, even more aggressive about attacking us than they are at last defense academy. Time for another round of meaningless killings. You're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart here. Don't let that discourage you. The TRC is depending on us. Nigo, I'll be expecting something sweet when this battle is over. Have it ready by the time I get back.
As you wish.
Kashiwa, mochi, and kombucha tea for me, please. As you wish. You're such an old lady, Kiyoshika. Why don't you just try some Miratazi for a change? Miratozi. Mary what? Oh, you never heard of Meritoso? How out of touch can you be? What a freak. Of course I know it. I've gazed upon that many times. Window shopping is for cheapskates. You can't assess a pastry's worth just for looking at it. Break it up, you two. We can try a bunch of different snacks together later. But first, we have to deal with the invaders and make sure we still have a school to come back to. Don't worry, we can do it if we try. I guarantee it.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
Well then, I suppose we should get started. Defensive battle? Initiate!
Alright, here we go. Go. Oh. Getting Nozomi's transformation here. Okay, alright, I'm excited. I'm so excited, man. Every single time we get into battles here, I always get so excited. You'll probably never see me skip the that part.
Is everyone ready to begin? Miss Kirifuji, is your artificial class armor working all right?
Yes, no problems here.
Artificial class armor?
Yes, it's a long story, but mine is a little different from yours.
Different how?
Annihilate all enemies. Alrighty. Alright, for those of you on YouTube, I think this is a good place to end things here for now. Because I don't want this to end up being a super long episode. So for y'all on YouTube, thank y'all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Become royalty today. We'd love to have you in our community. Anyways, guys, thank y'all so very much for watching. I can't wait to see y'all in the next episode. See y'all then.